Hi there, Craig Schultz coming to you from wealthynetworkmarketer.com, and welcome to my website. Now, as I always talk to people, the network marketing industry is the best industry, period. I know this because I've worked in all sorts of ways to make money, from being in the corporate world, working as an engineer for a company that had 50 offices around the world, over 5,000 employees, and being that small cog in a big organization. I then moved into owning my own business, which was a franchise-based business, and also worked helping that company to expand and grow and franchise their business as well. I've owned my own traditional business in the internet marketing space, where I was doing SEO for people, had employees, and the dramas around owning your own business as well. And I've been in the network marketing industry, where I have absolutely thrived and been able to create absolute leverage in time, money and relationships, and over a period of time being able to set myself up to win, to set myself up to make choices that I work when I want to work, I travel when I want to travel, and I really want to educate other people in the industry ready to make a decision, ready to make a change. And this video is all about how to select a company that will allow you to thrive, allow you to get to work and know that you have the ability of longevity, you have the ability to have success in this industry, you have the ability to become that seven-figure earner, which happens all the time. The average everyday person changing their life in a dramatic way and earning income that they could only imagine. So I want to really give people a clear pathway on how to select a company that will allow you to thrive. Now, let me make this clear. You could make money in literally any company in the network marketing industry. You could simply join some of the oldest companies and make good money. You could join some of the new startup companies and make good money. But for me, I want to put the odds in my favor. And there's a checklist that you need to run through as your due diligence process. And as many of these checklist points need to have a tick next to it, because in this industry, your most valuable asset, it's not money. To get started in network marketing, finance isn't the big investment that you make, but your biggest investment is time. Time is absolutely everything, and if you value your time, you will make a business decision no different to if you were going to buy a house, if you were going to invest, your majority of your income into a share portfolio. You need to make the same type of decision, and I'm here to help and educate you on how to do that due diligence process. So there's a formula to success. Let's start, and it's not necessarily in any particular formula, it's a combination of everything that makes this industry work, that allows you to thrive and live life on your terms. But let's just start with one of the most important things that you need to look at. And the first thing is product. And for me, I always look at product that has to fit into the categories of this industry that's had a 100-year history of what's worked. If you look at the billion-dollar companies, the top 20 companies do $1 billion in a calendar year in sales. The best part of 18, or at least 85% of those companies fit into the category niches where they're distributing products such as nutritional supplements, wellness, personal care, skincare-based supplements. They're a unique consumable-based product. So I look for companies that fit into that area, because I always remember researching about where business opportunities were. Business opportunities are always in the wellness industry because of our aging population. The anti-aging industry because of our aging population. People want instant gratification. So for me, I want to find a company that has cutting-edge breakthrough products that fit in that formula. Nutrition, wellness, anti-aging, beauty, because the billion-dollar companies over 100 years have said so. So for me, finding that unique consumable product in those niches, and even better if they cross multiple areas. So it's not just a nutrition company, or it's not just a skincare company, it's a combination of company, because it gives you more opportunities. Along with the products, I'm looking at the companies and I'm asking questions about when did they launch their last product, what was their last product, what is looking like being their next product. Is this company bringing products out regularly? Is this company backing their products by incredible science? Is this company backing their products by incredible/credible scientists? So this is all about belief. How many people have got testimonials on the product? Look at the emotional attachment of the product and the lifetime buy. Look at the product price point. Go into a department store and do an audit on similar products and what are their price points. It's really important that you get that right to start with. If you found something unique, breakthrough, consumable, first to market, then go to the next level and then look at the backing of the company behind the products. Look at the ownership structure. Is it singular ownership? Is it family owned? Is it an investment-based company? Is it a public company? Look at the owner's track record in business. Do they have success over a long period of time? It's really, really important to get this right, because if they've failed before, they may have learnt their lesson, but they may be likely to fail again. Are they debt loaded? So if they've got lots of investors, they may be debt loaded and hamstrung to finances. Do they have big bank loans? Do they own their assets? These are the important questions if you are looking at longevity. If you're making a decision based on time, you need to look at longevity. And if I'm going to work hard for 5 years, 10 years in this industry, I don't want to be starting again because the company didn't have the right setup from the start. For me, I'm a big fan of privately owned companies, preferably singular ownership. I want to make sure it's debt-free. I want to make sure that the track record of the owners is incredible. I want to look at their vision. So I want to see where the companies plan to go in the future. I won't just join a company based on product. I won't just join a company based on the possibilities of payout. I want to look at the whole formula, and I need to tick as many boxes of this as possible. The third one that I really want to hammer home is the global footprint. Global footprint is key in this industry. How many countries do you ship products to? With the internet, with social media, with smartphone technology, you need to be as global as possible. You need to be set up in as many key markets as possible. You need to be a leader that's able to build a business in Africa, able to build a business in Asia, able to build a business in Europe, South America, North America, down in Australia, New Zealand. You need to be able to build a business everywhere. Many companies will say that we ship to 10 countries, we ship to 20 countries. My follow-up question is, how many of those markets do at least $100,000 a month in sales? It's sort of a number that's really ensuring that there's viability in the market. Do they have an office? Do they have infrastructure? Do they have product registration in that market? So it's really, really important that you get this right. Just because a company says that they're open in 20 countries doesn't mean they're profitable, doesn't mean that they're working in those countries. So it's really, really important. I'll take it to the next level and I'll say, how many markets are doing more than $1 million a month in sales? So I'll call it global based on how many countries. So if they do 5 that do 100,000 a month, I'll say, okay, you're really doing business in 5. Have you mastered global properly yet? Then I'll go, how many do $1 million a month? It's working well in that market. So it's not a matter of saying, hey, we do business in 10 countries. It's looking deeper into the equation. The compensation plan's next. I don't put a massive emphasis on the compensation plan purely because if you get the whole story right, the whole story, the compensation plan will work. So if you look at it like this, you could have the best opportunity in the world, the best payout in comp plan, the best shipped to as many countries as possible. But if your product is, say, records or DVDs that are out of fashion, nobody will buy them anyway, which ricochets down the effects of nobody's buying anything, you're not getting paid. So it's one of the last key points to it. I'm really, I guess, a big fan of looking at well-balanced comp plans with stuff up front, really deep, good residual. I want to be able to attract the real big high-end entrepreneur, but I want to be able to satisfy a leader that's entry level, satisfy putting money in, I guess, the everyday person's pocket that may not want to go out and build a global empire. This industry is governed by the everyday average person. So you really need to make sure that someone can earn $500 a month by simply having a few house parties. Someone can earn $1,000 a month by simply going out there and sharing it with their friends and family. But I also want to be able to have good, deep, seven-figure possibilities. I will ask questions like, how many people currently are making $1 million a year? For me, as an entrepreneur, I want to make that type of money, so I need to know that it's possible. So I'm going to ask that question. I'm also looking at marketing and innovation. So I want to look at their marketing strategy, their branding strategy, and the innovation. Are they tech savvy? Look at their back office platform. How well is that set up? How well does this track and automate things on your behalf? How easy is your back office to use, to navigate, to develop reports? Is it app friendly? What are the video like? Are they investing heavily in tools for the field leaders? So what is their marketing, branding and innovation strategy looking like? Then I look at timing. Timing's absolutely everything in this industry. So I'm looking for companies that are not startups, have got runs on the board, but not too old as well. You don't want something that's necessarily too old-fashioned. There's a safe bet for you. So you've really got to look at timing. I always look at timing as multiple opportunities within the opportunity. And if they're launching new products or new markets and continue to show that, I always say, well, that's good timing for me. If I get to work in this business, I want a new opportunity in the next 12 months. That may be a new product launch and maybe a new market launch. That's what I'm looking at from a timing perspective. Futurism and vision. I want to look at and I want to speak to owners, leaders, etc. about where the company's heading. What's their future in 5 years? What's their future in 10 years look like? I want to look at the future and the vision of the owners and the leaders in the field. Back office, and as I've touched on this, back office tools, back office setups, app friendly. I want to make sure that it's latest to market technology. What's their social media looking like? What's their event system and their event setups look like? I want to look at their whole, I guess, their logistics type of their business, their customer service type of the business, because I don't want to be building and developing that. I just want to simply go out in the field and share an amazing story, an amazing opportunity, and earn my fair market worth. Then I want to look at leaders. Who am I going to work with? Am I going to work with the best of the best leaders, people that are global minded, people that are hardworking, people that are already in the field, people that have built and developed systems that work to allow you to come in, take yourself to the next level, thrive, and not have to go in and build, develop, and create all that yourself. So I want to work with the best of the best. I want to work with someone that's already got what I want in this industry. The last part of the puzzle is you. Are you ready? Are you ready and have made that decision that you want to thrive in your life? You want to take yourself to the next level. You want to be an entrepreneur that lives life with complete time freedom, financial freedom, has incredible relationships. You can leverage your life and create wealth through leveraging those three areas, and it's easy to do in this industry. It's not necessarily easy to do, you have to do the work. I always say to people, if you show me your why, I'll show you the way. This industry is the way. It's changed the lives of many people around the world. If you find the right company at the right time with the right people, magic can happen. Don't forget, schedule your call, your 15-minute consult with me anytime. We can have a chat, see if we can work together. together. From there, it's a roadmap to success. So if you're the right person, I'm looking for you. I'd love to work with you, and good luck on your journey to success. Bye for now.